Top of the morning. It's 5:40 in the morning. Today I want to talk to you about acquaintances, knowing the differences, despite what they say. Acquaintances, friends, and fake friends. Now, there's a lot of fake friends on Facebook. Now, we all know Facebook, and we all know that Facebook's a platform, for instance. Now, we all know that if you come across somebody that got 3,000 or 4,000 friends, you know damn well they ain't got no 3,000 or 4,000 friends. Half of the people this guy never even met, or this girl has never even met. Now, I know that Facebook makes suggestions on people who you may know. We know this. Many people know this. But whether or not they're initiating invites to be a friend, you know what I mean? Invited you to be a friend or whatever the case may be. I don't know if anyone's ever thought to ask that person, once you accept their request as a friend, did they initiate it to begin with? I really do believe that Facebook tries to play both sides. Make it seem like you wanted to be their friend, knowing that the other person may or may not accept without asking them, did you ask to friend me on Facebook? You know, because I refuse to believe that these people are really asking to be my friend when I never even talked to these people. You feel me? People are asking to be my friend. I may or may not accept because I'm not sure if they really asked me to be a friend or not. But what I do is I click on their profile. Just wait 1 second. I know this video might be long. If you can make it to the end, I commend you. If you could really sit through and listen to this video, because this right here is real talk. And y'all may or may not want to hear the truth, but this is the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts. This may hurt a lot of people, or may upset a lot of people. But anyway, once you get that notification that this person wants to friend you, you don't check to see if it's really him that's asking to be friends with you. I may or may not friend this person. I look on their profile, I see who they know. And if I don't see much on their profile, I may not accept it or not. Because I may think that it's fabricated just so you can see what this person talks about, you know, because half the people never even respond. So I don't know if they're spies, or I don't know if there's any way that they can find anything about you unless you be friends with them. I think that is the case, but I don't want to go too far off topic. But fake friends on fake Facebook groups. Why do I say fake Facebook groups? Facebook groups who pretend to be a part of the community and actually help the community. Somewhere along the line, that may have been the case when they first started the initial group. Somewhere along the line, they got corrupted. They stopped caring about the community, and now they only care about is either themselves and or the numbers, the member numbers. Now, I want to tell you about, in the beginning, I was involved in 12 different Facebook groups. One being the WCR. I'm not going to get off into the reasons why, but I left that group because it wasn't what I thought it was. It wasn't what I thought it was at all. And shame on them. Shame on them. Okay? Now, I had to put out a series of tests the whole time I've been critiquing these Facebook groups behind the scenes. I did a little study, okay? Oh, shoot, I missed my turn. Running off at the trap. All right, I did a little study. This is going to end up being 2 parts because I didn't intend on going off on this topic, but I think it needs to be addressed. But I did a little study on these Facebook groups. You see, I belong to quite a few groups. And some of you may not know because y'all never see me comment at all. And I won't comment at all. You know why? Because I want to see what people talk about. I want to see who are my friends or who I can be friends with and who I can't be friends with. I watch just about as much as I can of different people's personalities and comments. I want to see who's real and who's fake, or who's just out there, just out to lunch, period. So I ended up coming to this conclusion last night, and this was my last test. I left a Facebook group. I'm not going to point any fingers or name any names, but this Facebook group is part of the community, window cleaning community, because I know there's not all window cleaners that watch my channel. But you could apply this to any scenario, because this just doesn't go on in window cleaning groups. This goes on in other groups as well. So take heed to these words if you want to. I don't really care. I just know that I'm concerned about my well-being and my human experience that I choose to get from the groups that I really choose to be involved in. I tried to be involved in them. I just washed my hands with some of them. One being WCR. Now, I left this group who has over 1,900 members, and I'm sure they started off good, and they may be good. And it may not be that the group has changed. It just might be me, all right? Here's where I have a problem. I left this group, right? Not more than 5 minutes later, somebody added me right back into that group. And this person is the actual owner or the creator of this group. Not once. I left the group again, mind you. This time, I left it permanently. And I realized that if you don't want to be added back into that group, you have to say that you want to leave the group permanently. So I left the group, I left the group permanently, and this person added me back. This is before though. The person added me back, so I ended up leaving the group permanently. Okay? Now, I wouldn't have left the group permanently for the simple fact that he failed the test. This group failed the test, so they're not worthy of me joining the group as a member. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of counting me as a member when they don't treat me as a member. You see, you have to treat somebody like a member in order to gain their membership. And I felt as though I wasn't being treated as a member. Why? I'm going to tell you why. All right? Now, I comment on people's posts and stuff like that. I get a few thumbs up and acknowledgement of my comments. Okay? Now, there's a few people that represent this group. I'm not going to get too much into detail because I don't want to point fingers. Because if I'm wrong, and which I don't think I'm wrong, then, you know, my bad. But I've been doing a long enough study to come to this conclusion. Oh crap, it's raining. I can't do the outside. They're gonna bitch and moan. Excuse my French. But I came to this conclusion that if this person had sent me a message or shoot me some kind of a text or whatever, I'm sure they know how to get a hold of the members if they want to. But none of this was done. They didn't even ask me, I noticed you left the group. Is there any reason, can I ask why? But this was not asked. So they don't deserve to have me back. And I'm not going to give them the reason why unless they ask me. So there's that. If I leave a group and they don't care enough to ask me why, they don't deserve to know why I decline it and decline it permanently from going back to the group. I'm just gonna do the inside of this diner because they're gonna cry. I don't need nobody having a baby, you know, crying that much. You know, like they giving birth or something. But I'm going to pull over here since I'm early. Ain't nobody in there anyway. Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, they get in early. Those Mexicans in the kitchen. But as I was saying, you got fake Facebook groups out there. And this is the first group I decided to leave. There's going to be a lot more coming. 8 more groups I'm going to be leaving permanently. Because I comment, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not known enough. Maybe my comments aren't liked enough. Well, you know, tough titty. But anyway, these 2 or 3 or 4 people that represent this group, they're known in the community. I mean known, all right? And there was a question asked, over 100 or 200 comments for this question asked for our trade. And I commented more than once. And I got about 5 likes, except for the people that represent this company that put that particular post up. They danced around my comments, all right? They liked everybody else's comment except mine. So you know what that tells me? That's a sign. And I'm not the only person this has probably happened to. Just heed the warnings and just follow me for a minute. They danced all around my comments, okay? So that tells me that they have a problem with me, okay? And if these people are representing this Facebook group, they're not treating me as a member. So they don't deserve to have my membership. This is another reason why I left this group. All right, so why these people danced around my comment, there could be a number of different scenarios, and I'm not going to get into it because this video will be quite lengthy. All right, but I'm going to just break it down for you, just to heed warning to fake Facebook friends and Facebook groups. I will be leaving other groups due to it serves me no purpose. Just for the numbers they want to add, people, respected people of the community, I just don't want to be treated a member like that. I don't want to be another number, all right? I hold what I have sacred, very valuable, and only those Facebook groups who deserve to have my membership and is going to treat me as a member deserves for me to be a part of it. Because I think that I have value to bring to a lot of Facebook groups, but I get by any means, no kind of respect from a lot of these Facebook groups. So I don't deserve to be a part of it. And I'm not going to be a part of that nonsense because I have better things and better time to worry about. To look at other people's comments and never be able to comment because no one's going to give two craps about my membership. You know, no one's going to acknowledge me, so to speak. And I know there's quite a few people, newcomers and all, that feel like they're not being acknowledged. All I got to say is don't even waste your time. So I'm not going to waste my time. Part 2 of Facebook friends, fake, and acquaintances. I'll see you in the next one.